Hi, welcome to Another Year Bolder. My name is Jamie. I'm currently on a 100+ pound weight loss journey following the diet-free life method with Robert Ferguson. I'm also on a Fit by 50 journey as well. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite fat burning meals. I have not made it in a while, so I thought it was time that I make that. It is going to be canned chicken enchiladas. So if you want to see that, go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to make canned chicken enchiladas. I have two 12-ounce cans of chicken chunks or chicken chunk breast. And then I have two 15-ounce jars of green enchilada sauce. I do like the red one, but it tends to give me heartburn, so I use the green one. And then I have just a couple of diced green chilies. I'm not a big fan of these, but my husband loves them. So I just do one small little can of that. I have some taco seasoning here, just one packet. I have some Carb Balance Mission tortillas. I think these are the taco size. I have a dried parsley, dried chives, if I can say that, and then some shredded cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain the chicken, open this can, and then get everything mixed together. I'm just gonna apologize in advance. I have both of my two dogs sitting off to the left side of me, just staring. It's almost time for them to eat, so they're like smelling this and wanting to eat. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drain both cans of chicken. And then I'm also going to drain the green chilies as well. But I'm going to start with the chicken first. Got that in there. Let me grab a fork really quick. That way I can get it stirred up. So I want to make sure that I get all of the juice out. I'm just going to go ahead and pat this down a little bit. Once I've gotten the majority or as much of the juice I can possibly get out, I'll put it in the bowl and drain the chilies. I think that's good. So let me go ahead and get it in this big bowl. And then I'll drain the chilies. You can leave the juice in there if you want, but I don't want the juice in there. So I'm just patting this down, trying to get as much of the juice as I possibly can. That was good. I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. Sorry, you're just getting the back of the strainer. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to give everything a good mix now. I've got the chilies mixed in here. I'm going to add half of a jar of the green enchilada sauce, just half. And then I'm going to save the other half for the bottom of the pan. Go ahead and give this a good mix too. Gosh, this smells really good, and I'm hungry. Are you hungry too? My husband just said, yeah, he's hungry too. Can you smell this from over there? Smells good, huh? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my taco seasoning packet as well. I'm just gonna add the whole thing. I am gonna put parsley and chives in here as well, and I'll be adding some to the top too once it's cooked. I'm gonna use the whole packet. Just want to get some of this mixed in first, and then I'm going to add more of the packet. And you can use any taco seasoning. I do have a homemade taco seasoning recipe that I like. It's not mine. I got it from someone else. I can remember who. I'll link it. But I did add a couple of my own things to it. I just happened to have a packet, and since today was a busy day, I'm using the packet instead of my homemade one because I have to make some more. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of this mixed up. Add the chives and the parsley. And you can just add whatever you like to this. You know me, I don't usually follow a general recipe. I kind of just put whatever I like in there. And then I make a recipe for you and you put whatever you like in there. All right, I'm adding some chives now. And again, like I said, I will put some more on the outside once it's cooked, but I just wanted to get some mixed inside as well. You don't have to do that. You do whatever you like. And I like to mix a little bit of cheese in here first. Of course, I'm going to put some more cheese on the outside, but I want to go ahead and get some in this already made mixture. So get that mixed too. And I'm just using thinly sliced or shredded sharp cheddar. I do have some Fiesta blend, which I may put on the top layer, But for right now, this is what I'm gonna do. Add just a little bit more cheese to this mix. Heck, you know what? I think I'm gonna add a lot more and go with that. So you can do it how you want. You could add the cheese to the mix. You could put the cheese on the outside of the mix into the tortilla, whichever way suits you best. I just find this really easy to do. All right here, I'm gonna take the rest of that green enchilada sauce that I poured into the mixture, and I'm gonna pour it along the bottom of this pan. I just wanna make sure that it coats the bottom. This will help the tortillas from sticking, and it also helps with the flavor as well. So I'm just moving it around a bit. I'm gonna kind of get a flat, even surface, which I do pretty much have that now. So now we're gonna go ahead and roll the tortillas and put them in. All right, so I've got the tortillas. I have the baking dish. I have the oven already preheating at 350. I got my mixture, and I got some more cheese if I need it. So I'm probably gonna put, I don't know, 2 fork size portions, maybe 3. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 3. And at this point, if you wanted to add a little bit more cheese, you could, which I think I definitely will. Sorry, my husband is watching my dog because we don't know what she's doing. So what I'm gonna do is just roll this up really tight, and we're gonna put it face size down. I think my tortillas are a little too big for my baking dish. I think it's a 9 by 13 if I'm not mistaken. And since I have the tacos, soft taco tortillas, they're just a little too big, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. And if I do run out of chicken, I have some more. I just don't have any more chilies, so I won't be able to make that. And again, facing it down, I want to make sure that that crease is on the inside. All right, we're on a roll. This is the 3rd one. Gosh, these look so good. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of these rolled. Oops, I dropped some. I'm gonna get the rest of these rolled, and I'll show you what they look like all done. I ended up having enough chicken left over to do 2 more of these, but I didn't have enough for the rest, so I added 2 more 5-ounce cans of chicken. And this particular one didn't have that much chicken in it, so I loaded it down with cheese. So it's basically a cheese enchilada with a little bit of chicken, and that's okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take the rest of the enchilada sauce, and I'm gonna pour it on both of these. And I didn't have enough shredded cheddar left, so I did put some Fiesta blend cheese in the mix as well. That's okay, because I like that too. And I know my husband likes them. He's like, oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna make sure that these are coated really well, all on top. Oh, gosh, this smells so good. I wish you could smell this. It's making me so hungry. And in this house, we eat leftovers, so don't worry. We'll be eating this tomorrow, too. Because there'll definitely be some leftovers. Try to get all of that coated. I think that's pretty good. And I do like mine to be a little crispy on the ends. So normally you would cook this 20 to 25 minutes. And I'm probably going to do 25 to 30, but I'll definitely take a look at it, see what it looks like before I cook it that long. I'm just gonna add my cheese on top to both sections. How long has it been since we've had chicken enchiladas? Gosh, it's been such a long time. I think maybe when we lived in Louisiana, or maybe the last place we lived, which was a few years ago. It's the last time I had them. I don't think that's enough cheese, so I want to get some more. There we go. I added some Fiesta cheese to the some Fiesta blend cheese to the mix. My husband's laughing at me because if you've watched me long enough, you already know I can't talk, and there we go. That's a perfect example of it. I'm adding some more parsley now because we love parsley here. You can use cilantro, you can use basil, you can use whatever you want. This is just what we like. So I'm gonna get this on there, and I'm gonna add some more chives because I like my chives cooked. Really cooked. But you can add fresh chives at the end. You could do fresh parsley at the end, fresh cilantro at the end, whatever you want. I just want mine baked in. You probably hear my dog in the background, sorry. She's whining, it's time for them to eat. But we're waiting until I get these in the oven. All right, so these are looking really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, possibly 30. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I have the enchiladas in there on the bottom shelf. I did set my timer for 25 minutes. I'm gonna look at them at that time before I decide if I wanna push it to 30. These look so good. I cooked them probably for about 26 to 27 minutes. Only because it was beeping and I couldn't get in here in time. So they look really good, and I can tell that these are a little crispy on the edges, which is just how I like. These, not so much, just a little bit, but they both look good. I'm gonna plate them, show you how to turn these into a fat burning plate. All right, here it is. It's a perfect fat burning plate. The chicken and the chicken enchilada is the protein. The tortilla is the fast carb. And then all the veggies in the salad is a slow carb. The chilies, the parsley, and the chives are also slow carbs, but it's just not enough. And technically, I could have 2 chicken enchiladas, but I really wanted a salad. So this is a perfect fat burning plate, which I am about to enjoy. These enchiladas were delicious. They were a little bit on the spicy side for me. However, my husband thought they were perfectly spicy for him. So just depending on what you like, these were still delicious, and I'll have some for leftovers tomorrow. If you like this channel, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified anytime we post new content. And thank you again. You have a wonderful day. Bye.